Our story begins in Silicon Valley, California, United States, the land of billion-dollar dreams and hidden secrets. Meet Alexander "Alex" Harrington, 42 years old, founder and CEO of Nextech, a company that revolutionized AI-driven healthcare. Net worth: over $4.8 billion. Private jets, multiple estates, the works. But Alex wasn't born into that world. He grew up in foster care after losing his parents young. At 14, he was taken in by a kind, no-nonsense black woman named Grace Washington. Grace was a single nurse, already raising her own teenage daughter, but she saw something special in this quiet, angry white kid no one else wanted. She adopted him legally at 16. She fed him, taught him manners, pushed him through school, stayed up nights helping with homework even though she worked double shifts. Grace was the only real mother Alex ever knew. He called her Mama Grace until the day she passed, but we'll get to that. Thanks for watching this video and comment from where you are watching from. Alex never forgot what Mama Grace did for him. Even after he became a billionaire, he bought her a beautiful home in Palo Alto, paid all her bills, flew her first class anywhere she wanted. He visited every Sunday without fail, brought groceries, fixed her garden, sat on her porch listening to her stories. To the world he was a tech titan, to Grace, he was still her baby boy. Then Alex met Victoria Sinclair. She was stunning, ambitious, from an elite East Coast family. They married in a lavish ceremony in Napa Valley when Alex was 35. Victoria moved into his world of luxury, but she never fully moved into his heart's past. She smiled politely when Grace came over, called her Mrs. Washington, never Mama Grace. Alex noticed the distance but chalked it up to cultural differences. He loved Victoria, or at least the version of love he thought marriage required. Over the years, small comments slipped out. Victoria would say things like, "It's sweet how attached you are to your old nanny," or, "People might talk if you keep bringing her to board dinners." Alex brushed it off. He was busy building an empire. But the cracks were there. One Friday in late spring, Alex's private jet had mechanical issues in Chicago. Instead of waiting overnight, he caught a commercial flight home, arriving at their sprawling Atherton mansion 6 hours early. It was raining hard. He didn't call ahead, he wanted to surprise Victoria with flowers and take her to dinner. He walked in quietly through the side entrance, shaking rain off his coat. The house was dim. He heard voices from the living room, Victoria's sharp tone, then a softer, familiar voice. Mama Grace. Alex froze in the hallway. Victoria was standing over Grace, who was sitting on the couch holding a cup of tea that looked untouched. Grace looked tired, smaller than usual. Victoria's voice cut through the air, "I've had enough of this charade. You think because he calls you Mama that you belong here? You're not his real mother. You were paid to take care of him, that's it. He's embarrassed by you now. The staff talk. My friends ask why there's always this old black woman hanging around. It's time you understood your place." Grace's voice was calm but trembling. "Child, I raised that boy when no one else would. I wiped his tears, fed him when he was hungry, prayed over him every night. Money don't make a mama. Love does. And I love him more than you ever will." Victoria laughed coldly. "Love? Please. You're a liability. I've already spoken to the lawyers. We're cutting your allowance. And if you show up here uninvited again, security will escort you out. Do us all a favor and disappear quietly." Alex felt his stomach drop. He stepped into the light. The room went silent. Victoria spun around, eyes wide. "Alex. You're early." Grace looked up, tears in her eyes but a small, relieved smile when she saw him. Alex didn't speak at first. He just walked over, knelt in front of Grace, took her hands. "Mama Grace, I'm so sorry." Then he stood, turned to Victoria. His voice was low, dangerous. "Get out." Victoria tried to protest. "Alex, you don't understand, I was protecting our image, our future." "Protecting?" Alex repeated. "You just insulted the woman who saved my life. The only person who ever loved me unconditionally before I had a dime. You don't get to decide who's family in my house." Victoria's face twisted. "You're choosing her over me? Over everything we built?" Alex looked at her like he was seeing her for the first time. "I didn't build anything with someone who could hurt the person who built me. Pack your things. I want you gone by morning." Victoria stormed upstairs, slamming doors. Alex sat beside Grace, arm around her shoulders. She patted his hand. "Baby boy, don't be too hard on her. Some folks just don't know how to love right." Alex shook his head. "No, Mama. She crossed a line. And I should have seen it sooner." That night changed everything. Alex filed for divorce the next week. Victoria fought dirty, tried to take half his fortune, leaked stories to tabloids calling Grace a gold-digging opportunist. But the truth came out. Employees, friends, even Victoria's own family turned on her when the full audio from the house security cameras surfaced online. Someone anonymously leaked it. Public opinion swung hard. Victoria lost big in the settlement. Alex doubled down on Grace. He moved her into the main mansion permanently. Hired round-the-clock care when her health declined. When she passed peacefully 2 years later surrounded by family including Alex's new fiancé, a kind pediatric surgeon who adored Grace, the funeral was attended by thousands tech leaders, nurses, foster kids Grace had helped over the years. Alex gave the eulogy. He cried openly. "She didn't give me life," he said, "but she gave me a reason to live it right." Today, Alex still runs Next Tech, but he's quieter, more grounded. He funds scholarships in Grace's name, mentors foster kids and never forgets the lesson: blood doesn't make family. Sacrifice does. This story hurts because it's real. We've all seen or felt that moment when someone shows who they truly are. It reminds us to protect the people who truly loved us when we had nothing. If this hit you deep, drop a like, share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had to choose between a partner and real family? I read every single one. And subscribe so you don't miss the next story that'll shake you.